A 15,000 bird capacity laying pen taking over by dust and cobwebs. Poultry production facilities worth millions of naira waste away. All the workers who earned a living here now jobless. This has become the sad story of Nigeria's poultry industry, especially in Kano. No thanks to the unrelenting attacks of the deadly H5N1 strain of avian influenza.
We restocked again, and then another cycle of bird flu came, and we were affected. And that was the last bird flu cycle that affected almost a lot of poultry farm in Kano. And as I'm talking to you now, we've not been compensated, and that had run our businesses aground.
In Kano, 105 farms were affected by bird flu in the December 2016 attack alone, claiming over 340,000 birds.
Some were those affected in 15, again they still had the same issue, while some were new cases. For 2016, nothing has been paid by our government. So virtually, when this disease came, a lot of people went out of business.
Despite its seriousness, the threat posed by avian flu to the poultry industry is no longer the biggest danger that Nigeria faces.
You are now seeing low level of bird flu reportage. Not that there's no bird flu, but nobody wants to report something that will only attract government attention to come and kill his birds. He is sure there's no compensation. So he would rather keep the birds and salvage what remains of it by selling it silently into the market without disclosing the status of his birds.
If you ask me as a scientist, everything is right in our present situation, that this virus is undergoing mutation now in adapting new species, and the human species is the target.
Will the continuous consumption of maybe infected birds lead to its mutation in the human?
My answer straight will be yes. It will be yes, because a lot of people have now come to roost with the fact that we've been eating these things all these years and it's not doing anything. Now, the moment you have this virus being consumed by another species and it is being done in a way that we don't check it, this virus will get itself adapted to a new species, and then we are going to have an outbreak in the human. Yes.
Between 2006, when bird flu first hit Kano, and 2015, it has claimed almost 1 million birds and over 707 million naira in government compensation. Yet, most of those who lost their farms in 2015 and all the victims of the 2016 attacks have not been compensated.
If the government can come to rescue of poultry farmers, particularly in Kano, those that have lost their birds in the last cycle of bird flu, it will be a good way of alleviating poverty, and we can get all those we let off to come back and continue with their job.
As the farmers await government's action, Nigeria risks a mutation of the deadly H5N1 virus into its human strain through the consumption of sick birds. And that's the real threat. O.C. Yelama, AIT News, Kano.